Better be worth it. The scientist woman better be worth it. It better be worth it.
What was that? You're dead!
Hostiles nearby. Yeah, there's a lot of hostiles nearby all the time.
What the?
Welcome.
I had no choice.
Do wipe the blood and space dust.
I absolutely had no choice there.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Scientifically, it looked important. It was also mostly self-defense. Yeah, VD for the 20, man. Oh. Streamlabs has. What am I doing? What the fuck is this? How did I end up like this? I just wanted to be friends with all of these people. I did one quest where I had to kill a couple of these corporate guys, and now the entire town hates me. 53? Melee damage. The entire town coming here or what?
I think I soiled my...
I'm not even aggressive normally. They made me this way. Oh man, there were so many named mobs or named NPCs. But I guess this I couldn't do them anyway because of that other quest that made me kill these guys. And by the way, the quest that made me kill them was given by the guys I just killed at the other place. The sublight guys. So I'm actually kind of killing every single person that lived. Like he shit himself.
What?
Care?
Bring him down!
How did you get in here? You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent? If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course.
Drugs?
What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods. Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yes.
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Yes. Then I'll have to deal with him.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. Now we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
You guards don't scare me.
That's good, because there are sure to be more at headquarters. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Skill points available. Hold up. There's a small chance that Rockwell might be dead. Because I vaguely remember an NPC called Rockwell. Well, if I take your purple berry wine.
You! Stop that! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
As you were.
Bitch. Investing in me. Oh, it's this place. Oh. Oh shit. Crushing my nose.
Innocent people.
These guys are not innocent. They're corporate. They exploit off the poor, like me. So I make them poor in body parts. Oh.
No, please don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are they making me feel like I'm a monster? You? You! I think it was that one. I will choose for the peaceful option when it presents itself. But so far... What the hell is this? So anime. Look at this. The weebs. Oh, this... this guy could use a massage. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Weapon. I thought they were different because the flames were green. And the one I had before was red. This one is just red anyway. It's locked. We need a key. Oh, I found the rest of his body parts. I'm missing an arm somewhere though. Oh, there it is. Fly far from one another. Thank you, Morpheus. 15, oh, Streamlabs works again. I missed one sub. Bolt if coin Sunder. Thank you for the 9 months.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By
Well,
testing
I
paperweights.
suppose.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, And rest assured, with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Too bad the board isn't on my side. I would have loved to work for him. He seems like a nice guy. Man. I've made two big mistakes in this run. One is killing that butcher guy, and now I'm facing off against the board. Even though the board seems like they're good people. What this is even. No hole. My DPS is okay now. As you can see, very good at diplomacy. My mission. Early game melee is really trash. Because you got nothing going for itself when you go for melee. Range is straight up better.
I don't want to die.
He had a gun. I'm pretty sure there's a path where you take the board side. But mine was already cut off the moment I joined Lydia's side. I had a chance to bribe them off. Or scare them away with intimidation. But I didn't want to pay 3k money just to bribe them off. And I also, I didn't have the intimidation to be afraid of me. But that all sounds like their problems now. If I'm playing for this game again, I'll definitely go for the board side. I think science makes the game a little bit too easy. Now, let me check. I still have some people that like me, which is the Monocellular Industries. It's the guys on Monarch, the gay dude. Guess the Groundbreakers don't mind me. These guys are scared. It's not even that they hate me or repulsed or off-put. They're just scared. What the fuck? I didn't even know this was a status. Oh yeah, the deserters also like me because I directed a power source towards them instead of the nearby town. I'm kill on sight, but if they're scared of me, I think they run away if they see me. I've noticed sometimes when you kill a mob too hard, the other mobs surrounding it, they just they walk away, man. Hey. Oh, they're friendly. Yeah, good work. Man, if I take your purple berry lunch?
What do you think you're doing?
Fucking bitch. Whatever I want.
Don't hurt me!
What am I doing here? To go downstairs. Not down. Elevator or something. I want to borrow stuff anyway from this place. So fancy. Surely somebody here has something of value. Here's a gun!
Don't hurt me!
She's armed! Like a bad way to go. Painful. Weapon is broken.
I'm too valuable to die!
I'm too valuable to die. Motherfucker. I like how they have different lines for different people. Not just, you know, a bit of poison on my blade and then let's go. Oh. Oh, you need one of those thingies here to walk here at all, but it doesn't matter right now because there's nobody to report me. And there's like even different voice lines for citizens that run away. Because the Polish citizens definitely didn't say that. Thank you, Unknowns, for the 2 months.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results. Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular infarct.
Like I said, I will take every single peaceful resolution I can go for. Go!
I haven't seen you before. You're not a test subject, are you?
Hey!
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
No, you're not.
What?
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
Move along.
Move along.
I'm just that good. Hold on.
Looking good, soldier.
A scientist. A soldier. Back to later with my... Ah, there it is. It's not there. Are they breeding people here? Or are these just frozen people? What's this? Gotta be the other citizens then, huh? They get frozen because there's not enough food on this planet. Ay, 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 ay. Branch at 100%. I I was in one of those pods, and then the mad scientist guy saved me. Oh, wasn't me. I didn't do shit. Plasma cutter gold. It's a one-handed weapon. But this is the highest DPS I've seen so far on a melee weapon. It's too bad it's one-handed because I can't. Well, I can use them, but I don't get 2 or 3 of the perks that I have for my two-handed weapon. I'm just done here, right? Oh no, there's more. But I wanna explore anyway. Oh, so the game's good.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want, bitch.
Oh. My mistake.
I'll just. Oh, there's a little thing I had to pick up. Didn't realize. Gotta be something worthwhile here, right? A mega two-handed weapon. It's like a lab full of scientists. What happens if I run out of...
Hey, you! Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now.
What if I ask nicely?
Hang on. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? I know. You were in some of the demo footage. For that new picture they're filming.
Oh!
You were incredible.
I was in the movie!
I really want to see it. And I know it hasn't been
You're the one
yet.
with the 5 actors!
Tell you what. I'll let you go this one time.
Ah, shit.
But you've got to go pronto, okay?
Thanks, friend. Feels good, man. I like how that played into this. Oh, this looks like storage. And storage means free stuff. And I fucking love free stuff. The free stuff. There's nothing. Well, I'm out of those speech bubbles, so the next person that meets me is going to have a bad day. Overhauled power armor?
Cool face, cool face, cool face,
for 7 months,
cool
man.
face.
Don't do it, scientist.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
It's not.
I don't think so! Guard, help! I don't want to...
Thank you, Green Melon, for the 10. I can just... Sweet! Don't have to walk a distance.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you. Captain, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Let's skip the pleasantry. Oh wait, this sounds more like me. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of
Oh, I
work.
remember what the Emerald Ville
A
was.
rundown
Oh, it's the first
backwater,
zone.
barely worth
One
the ink on a map.
with the very
Until
aggressive
you
town.
showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Really? Ooh.
Frankly, I'm amazed you've managed to get as far as you have without accidentally eating something poisonous. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
Not the gas, is it? Need better security.
Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
The answer is no. Get her off my ship, Ada.
I'm not on your ship. This is a transmission.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated.
I fucking love. I love the dumb responses. Ah, I don't think I want to turn in the mad scientist.
We've arrived at Phineas's
I like the idea of
orbital
having
lab.
a mad scientist on my team. Also, the other scientist that doesn't care about human rights. Right? No, she did care. Yeah, she did care. She didn't want to experiment on people. But then she did it anyway and killed her own crew. Did I trust her again? Oh yeah, she wanted to save the world. World I'm killing one person at a time. I'm not sure what I'm doing.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives.
I'm sure he's really
Those
sorry.
poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Dumb science. You know how food goes stale if you freeze it too much? Like that, but with people.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly
That's the
zero
first more dumb
progress.
choice I've seen in the game.
Yes, I bet they did. The board scientists are more worried about pleasing their superiors than making real advancements. I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and
Oh, that
shooting
sounds
them in
like
the
a
back of
really
the
nice
head.
plan. I love it.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent
And what
us,
am I? Why was I on that ship?
uncorrupted by the board. The
I
board's
guess I am
going
a
to
scientist.
dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists
like the
before
game.
the board. I have
Pretty
enough
good so
chemicals
far.
to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Would be a lot easier if you set your lab up next to the Hope.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Me
We
smart.
bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving
I'm not sure if this is a good guy yet. I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to
It
the
doesn't
colony's
seem like
problems.
somebody that would help
The Hope
other
is
people.
carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
22. Science almost maxed out. One more level up. But it's being taken away a bit from my permanent concussion and my paranoia. Huh. I hope it doesn't affect the skills unlocking. I don't think it does. I could take the 100 kilos extra weight. Like such a hassle gone. 290 carrying weight now. Oh.
I
64,000 years.
understand we have
Thank you
decided
for
to
streaming,
continue
friendo.
supporting the outlaw scientist,
Thank you,
Dr.
Bamboo.
Phineas Wells.
64, dudes. Oh. Ops, dude.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain. Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Yeah, move. Can be if you want. They do. This guy's aggressive? Corporate. You're definitely aggressive. Well done. Level 23. Max level science. I'm a master. Reduce tinkering cost to minus 90%. It's basically free now to tinker. Let me tinker a little bit. Quincy Duncan. Key card. he's there. Another guy shooting. Or? Oh, there wasn't a bench here. Still pretty expensive. X is my best weapon by far, because it's plasma damage. 282 damage per hit. 253. Sounds better if I'm not hitting armored parts or robots. Full K for upgrade. I'll wait for a different weapon to upgrade.
Huh?
Huh?
Saw something. I'm good.
I can stealth here actually. Stealth.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's...
This guy's filled? Oh, because I walked away. Oh my. Guess I'll They give so much XP though. 2k each. Oh, if the disguise kills one, it seems like it just stays this way. Shame. What? This door is locked. I have the keycard. Of course I do. Oh, Jesus. Not hostile.
I hear someone snuck into Depository 18. Amateurs. That never happened.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
I feel like it's gonna fuck a bunch of quests if I go now.
Jump
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Destination set to the rings of Terra 2. Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
This was the alternate.
These are the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold?
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation. Authorized personnel.
It's so much XP, man. Astro. Weird, there's so many death.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells.
Thank you, Berserk. It's a shame it only has 2 slots for modifications.
The transmission is marked with priority status. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
Put this gun down, son! Oh. Thank God every hit staggers now. Why did the pig have his passcode? I have been hypnotized. Blah blah blah. I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Open panel. Personal files. Phineas's eyes only. Must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. Okay, most of my checks last 93 seconds on average. Oh! He's experimenting on the pop. Is he turning people into pigs? The board finally discovered what I've... They'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer and they're right, I am. I got what I've done, but I'm not about to take myself to the board and beg forgiveness. He might be turning people into pigs or something, I don't know. soon. Or he's saving the colonists. I don't know. This purple DPS. Okay. I really full XP at you at some point. Go more for stealth. Seems so useless. The sneak attack damage. 1% per level or so. What? Sneak attack seems completely useless. Oh, you can make comparisons quite... that much better actually. These two though. But what companions? 100 skill bonus. 20% bonus damage versus humans. What engineering? % chance items you repair will become pristine, increasing value and durability. Oh, this is what's making them run away from me. 20% chance creatures become terrified and flee for 10 seconds after you kill one. Dodge force. After dodging, your next melee attack will gain 50% bonus damage. I'll go for it. Why not? That's the dodge. Alright, so at some point that's gonna give me 50% bonus damage. Seems okay for melee attacks, yeah. Just still on it. Oh, that's still purple. There's nothing left to take from tier 3. Take high maintenance. That's durability loss. The perks do seem a bit meh.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within...
Might be close to the ending. Skills and perks change the way you
I am
play.
pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth.
Don't think
Please
so.
be advised
It
that the
seems like
punishment for trespassing is
the perks I
execution.
took. I think most
Please
people
be
will take them
advised that
anyway,
electrical
regardless of
storms
build.
on the surface of Tartarus
they're too
make
good.
departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution.
Submit yourself to execution.
Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
We're on lockdown. We have standing orders to shoot intruders on sight. Tartarus Docking Authority, signing off.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Seems normal.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells does not drag you into one of his irrational schemes again.
The game would be a lot longer if I had companions to do quests for. They really throw XP at you towards the end too. XP you get from killing bombs is almost nothing compared to other things. Just finish his gun and try his gun, but I don't have any perks for it, so no skill points either. The damage is gonna be trash. What just happened? That went fast. What the fuck? It's full HP at one point and then suddenly death.
While sweeping.
That guy. What the fuck?
Something's not right.
What the fuck? He insta kills. Alright. I think it's him and the guy behind him. And the guy behind him is just insane. Oh man, oh this guy goes. Oh, this guy always goes.
What was that?
These commander guys, I guess. Too dangerous. Utility Blade Ultra. Any workbenches? I think I have to go back just to repair my axe. Close. Yeah, he's very dumb in this. You don't play these type of games for the AI, so it's alright.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Expensive.
Good luck, Captain.
Weird, there was a pig in that place called Bobby. He kept telling me that corporate people are swine. And then there's like a bunch of pigs inside his lab. Huh. This logs tells me he's experimenting on people. Should have read them more carefully. Bench. The pit. Shooting me.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Waste of company ammo.
Company ammo.
Oh. They're actually useful. We do have some friendly factions. Oh, there was an alternate stealth path. We needed that one. How did he know? This is the stealth path. Can't hear me if they're all dead.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he?
fine. He isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society? If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Oh, don't have enough intimidation. Then you need my help.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish prepping this script.
Huh?
I've got work to do.
Seems like a nice guy. I like him.
Take him down! No prisoners!
MSI troopers. That one guy I helped. What's his name? Sandor?
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Wow, when you put it that way, I sound pretty awesome.
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos. My report said you were simple-minded. I simply never imagined you'd be stupid enough to throw the entire system into chaos. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked. I'm not surprised by your arrogance. You've been prancing about the colony for entirely too long, with no one to put you in your place. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake, but it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos. An end to senseless loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you. You're a talented fighter. I'm going to regret destroying such remarkable skill.
Do your worst, you psychopath.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry,
man,
I will
weakened
inform
for these
Dr. Wells
robots.
that you died heroically or something.
Oh man, it's gonna be like that. Ram? 24k HP? Yeah, oh, I did. Ram already. What the fuck? Alright, time to chug some drugs. And there's some buggy thing about my attack just releasing when I'm holding a power attack.
Posting song Ding Dong really when digging the variety streams. Can't always catch you online during the week, so I watch your YouTube videos at
Glad you enjoyed, man.
Pega, thanks for making fun stuff.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Get my power attack. Thank you, Alamir, for the 43 months, man. Oh my god. Need more drugs. There is one drug that made me much faster and stacked. I forgot which one it was. This one stacks up to 3 times. Fuck.